Hi, I'm Jonette Cruz, and this is Unfiltered Weekly, your weekly wrap-up on all things society, culture, and lifestyle news with trending stories and more. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and now also on Substack. Okay, ditch the plastic containers for takeout, folks. Science just dropped another bombshell on microplastics. Your favorite food delivery might be messing with your heart. A new study linked eating from plastic to a higher risk of heart failure, which affects over 6 million Americans and is the leading cause of hospitalizations for those 65 and older. They basically found that those chemicals leaching from plastics are wreaking havoc on your gut bacteria, which then triggers inflammation and damages to your circulatory system. Think about it. 20,000 chemicals in plastic, many of them known to cause serious health problems like cancer. So what's the fix? Easy. Stop warming up your food in plastic and maybe ditch the plastic altogether. Opt for glass, wood, or stainless steel. Basically treat your plastic like an ex you shouldn't go back to. Just stay away. Your heart will thank you. So no big deal. An asteroid just might hit Earth in 2032. Apparently, there's a space rock with our name on it, potentially set to crash land in 2032. And yes, the internet is having a field day because let's be honest, a slow motion asteroid apocalypse is peak 2025 energy. Now, NASA is saying the chances are extremely low, but here's the kicker. Those chances have actually doubled since they first were spotted. Still, we're only talking about a 2.3% risk. So relax, there's still a 98% chance that this is just another internet freakout that fizzles out. But just in case, let's talk damage. The thing's estimated to be about 130 to 300 feet wide and its hauling butt at 38,000 miles per hour. To get a better look, NASA's bringing in the heavy hitters, the James Webb Space Telescope in March to do some research, so no need to doom scroll just yet. The new trend, micro retirements. This 21-year-old is living the dream one micro retirement at a time. Forget waiting for retirement. Lauren Kirby's taken 30 trips across the globe, all while working as a childcare worker. She saved over $12,500 since she was 18 and it's totally transformed her. So think about it. She landed a childcare gig in Greece, got paid to live there for months, and then used that money to travel all over. Gen Z is all about micro retirements, taking breaks to live life on their own terms. And Lauren says it's not just about travel. It's about confidence. She went from a shy teen to a world traveling powerhouse. She credits the COVID lockdowns for her wanderlust, realizing how quickly things can change. And she's not alone. More young people are finding ways to work and travel abroad, proving that you don't actually have to wait until you're 65 to see the world. So Instagram's testing a dislike button for comments and people are actually not happy about it. Imagine a little arrow pointing downward next to every comment. So users saying it could possibly be a recipe for cyberbullying and negativity, basically turning Instagram into a total hate fest. People are already unhinged, one user explains, and honestly, they kind of got a point. Others are worried about it crushing people's self-esteem, but of course, there are always those who seek it as a chance to unleash their inner troll. Meta saying they're just trying to help people control their Instagram experience, and they might even move disliked comments further down the thread. But the big difference, these dislikes are private, unlike likes, so you can anonymously rain on someone else's parade. Is it a good idea? Let me know in the comments. Reading cursive is now a superpower. Forget your typical online quest. This is a real-world history hacking mission. The National Archives, well, they've got a digital vault bursting with 300 million untold stories, but here's the catch. They're all written in the lost language of cursive. Yeah, that's pretty much extinct now, thanks to keyboards and phones. Keyboard skills reign supreme in American classrooms, leaving cursive behind, though 24 states still require it. The reality is that everyday use is so rare. The National Archives, through Suzanne Isaacs, is seeking more volunteers to transcribe and tag their extensive history records, even with 5,000 citizen archivists already on board. Take Christine Ritter, a 70-year-old from Pennsylvania who spends her mornings immersed in Revolutionary War pension files. She finds joy in bringing these stories to life, envisioning the moment someone will connect with their ancestors' past. For her, it's more than just about transcribing. It's about bridging generations and and preserving history one elegant stroke at a time. She describes her mornings as peaceful breakfast with her husband, then off to her workroom, playing oldies and doing the work of deciphering history. And now you're all caught up with this week's Unfiltered Weekly. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast. We're available on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and now also on Substack.